Hi everyone. What I'm going to show in this video is changing the hand grip on my crutches. The current one, I don't know if you'll be able to see it well, but it's all chipping, like the part here's missing and it's just gone dry. So I was going to show how to do this. I went on to eBay and I ordered a replacement pair of these. They cost me about $12 Canadian. It's very reasonable. It took about 3 weeks for these to arrive. So you would know if the hand grip on your crutches would need replacing, and you could wait the 3 weeks for them to arrive. The types of things that you would know that's happening is, let me just get into here. There we go. Okay. So like these new ones, they're all flexible. Okay. The old ones have gone hard. You would also see bits of rubber falling off, and they'd be losing their comfort when gripping it. Like the surface would be going hard, and that would be triggering you to start thinking about getting a replacement set of the hand grips. If you were in a crisis and they needed replacing now, what you could do would be to use a washcloth, wrap it around the hand grip, and then just put a roll of masking tape on the left and on the right side. And that would get you through the few weeks until a replacement arrived from China. And quite honestly, you could save yourself a lot of money by waiting the 3 weeks or so that would take them to get to you. Changing these doesn't really need a technician to come do it for you. So right here is a wing nut. A wing nut is a hand fastener. So it's something you can do with your thumb by just changing, just on spinning it. So we're going counterclockwise to loosen it. And here we go. So it's off. And then there's a, boy, this is beat up too. There's a washer. This is nylon, so it's just this little washer. And then the pin, if you just saw that, just pops out. Okay. So the part that's the crutches is this right here. So the replacement crutch goes on here, and it's just going to fit in. Gosh, this is hard. Here we go. It's coming. The goal on this, I expect, is not to squeeze in while you're putting it on. Just give me a minute more to get it in here. Yeah, there we go. What I'm doing is pushing down with my palm while going up from the bottom. So basically a squeezing motion like you were compressing cookie dough. Okay, so that gets it in the middle. And if you'll only do one crutch at a time, what you can do is look at your existing crutch and then just line up where this is to go. So on mine, it's the second hole. Okay, and then it's just reassembling it backwards of how you did it. So the bolt goes through. Oops, that just nicely fell out. There we go. Okay, bolt, there we go. Okay, so the bolt goes through and it's now come out right there in front of my hand. Okay, and then you got the nylon washer, and you'll see the shape of it that's formed to the crutches, and then the wing nut goes over top, and then you tighten it, and it'll bring the crutch together to where the wing nut will no longer spin. Okay, if you've got dexterity problems, or your hands have calluses for using the crutches, or they're sore from arthritis, this is something that a friend could do for you and really not need a large skill set to be able to do. The key is looking at how many threads were sticking out of the bolt before you start, and that's how many should be there afterwards. There's no special tools requirement. Okay, and that's really all that it takes. Now, I want to make one final point. So I'm going to stand up so you can see this under my arm, sort of. This is okay right here with the crutch like this. If your crutch is out here like on an angle, that's not safe. It needs to be relatively close to your body, just left or just right of where your natural foot position is. If you're walking and your crutches are out to the side, it's going to increase the risk of you falling, and you should have help adjusting, either raising up the foot part, so this just goes in and out, and you'll see on my crutches there's measurements marked right here to get you started on approximate settings, and it just goes up and down to figure out what's best. And there's sort of small, medium, large crutches depending on what's appropriate for you. Okay, I hope this has been helpful for those who need it. It's the kind of thing that would creep up on you if you're not planning ahead. And one final comment. I know muscle pain is hard to coexist with if they've not been used. If you can at all weight bear, even if it's only going to be for 2 minutes or 5 minutes, then you need a break, I would still encourage you to do that 2 minutes or 5 minutes and try to build it up, even if it's only going to go at a minute a day, over 12 months. Your digestive system really needs the movement of the upper body for easy bowel movements. So if you can stand, that helps. Otherwise, doing seated exercises, like this, or there's the out version like this. You could also be doing, raising your hands, and then, there's the pivoting at the waist. So there are things that you can do for exercise that doesn't involve standing up. So having a physical disability, as long as you're not a quadriplegic and basically paralyzed from here down, it shouldn't preclude you from exercise. The honest motivation for you is increased health. It's not suddenly that's going to be day 1 I start and day 3 you're buffed. But if you keep at it, if you put on a YouTube video in the morning that's goofy, or a nature one that you find relaxing, or you put your favorite music on and just sort of build it into your routine and have a little seated exercise each day for 10-20 minutes, it's something that over about 4 months you'll feel an improved health and will improve your quality of life. And this is genuinely something that you do have control over. I'm not telling you to go gung-ho. Gung-ho doesn't work on exercises. It's the slow and steady. This one is truly a marathon and not in any way, shape, or form a sprint. Okay, I hope each of you are doing well. Thanks for this time you spent with me today. Bye for now.